How's it going, guys, and welcome to another episode of Witcher 3. I headed back to the village briefly just to check out the notice board, and a weird thing happened. There were 4 old notices put back up here, so I don't know if there's a thing in the game about kind of respawning old notices, but it seems like there might be something. But here's these 2 which I think I haven't read before, so... Brother missing. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others you'll say, and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground the least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be eaten by corpses prowling the battleground. There's an interesting thing here, how they do, in the writing, use a lot of kind of like colloquialisms. I kind of like that, how authentic they get all these little colloquialisms, especially considering this game was translated from Polish. Okay, so I seek a man, brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastian. I won't pay much, for I have not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure to show it aplenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard just near the bridge. I've made camp there. Dune Wildenvert. So maybe we should go and talk to him. Last night a soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name of Odrin. He claimed to be a Kedweni by birth, but said King Henselt's misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial army. That's actually fair enough. If you've played Witcher 2, Henselt, yeah. He kind of does a lot of stuff. Okay, so he was part of said institution for a mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. Anyone with information about this deserter's present location is to report to the garrison at once. In his description, modest stature, wiry and thinning hair, he fled within his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine's drainage system. Is this like, oh, what's the name of that film? Oh, I can't remember. This is reminding me of a prison breakout film, which is famous and a great movie, but for some reason, of course, the name of the film escapes me. and probably thus, reeks like an old boar. Characteristic marks can be easily recognized by his voice, which has the telltale rasp of a hardened alcoholic. Anyone found providing shelter or sustenance to this deserter will be subjected to a summary court-martial. Okay, so we've got a number of things now. I think a few of those actually became quest items. Yeah, hit this one. So we've got to find... That'll probably put a marker on our map. Let's actually have a look, see if we can see it. Because there's one other thing I wanted to do. Oh, no, it didn't. So we've actually got to find him. I'd say it might be somewhere in the ransacked village, which we're going to be moving towards anyway. Before we head back up there, I just wanted to head down here. Just to get this quest, in case it happens to be kind of in the direction we're going. Let's track that while we're there. Oh, it added it. It did add it. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, it is in the ransacked village, so that we can go and do that just after we get the quest from the guy. There's a guy just kind of down the beach here. And I don't know where my horse is, so I'm just having a run. Yeah, but it's just in this house here, and there's a quest, a new quest marker. And it's kind of handy that this game does that, because the older games didn't, and you kind of just had to run around talking to everyone.
Anyone home?
So let's have a look.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at my window, peering at the goings on. He must have heard me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. I sees he ain't listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, crying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Okay. Yeah. Truly a fascinating tale. I love being a snark lord in these games.
Any chance you're nearing the end?
I'm such a lovely person.
Another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Okay, so I've got to help her get her pan. Well, we don't always
Never
start.
taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around.
I guess we don't always start
just in
taking
case.
down elder demons and destroying primordial creatures. So let's track. Oh. Okay, so maybe Ayard will do the job. Yes, there we are. A frying pan, spick and span. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's loot. Oh, rotting flesh. Lovely. Oh, and I was just getting
A
peckish
corpse.
too.
Explains the stench.
Okay. So we've
His
got a
throat.
corpse.
He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Okay, so he was assassinated in some way.
Nothing.
We've got a poniard, cured leather, iron ingot, diagram. Ooh, nice. And fork-tail decoction. Awesome. Awesome. So here we have the pan.
Priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like
Well, at least he had the
mystery man
decency
didn't
to
need
do
the
that.
pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Oh, that's interesting. That was really clever of him. Using the
Documents
pan.
almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Let's have a read of these.
Pan, have you?
And when you arrange to meet, you fucking show up. Yes, I do apologize, guys. There will be a little bit of swearing in this game, including in dialogue. So, deal with it. Yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, if you are offended by swearing, I do recommend you stay away from videos of Witcher games. And, yes. I did, risking my life and entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my ploughing cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. Charming. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you, illegible, tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose a time and place for the next meeting. Okay, cool. So, that's... Yeah, there's not really much info we can get out of that. See if we can get some more alcohol, because in these games you always end up just filled with the stuff. Phosphorus, anything in here? So let's go out and give her... Oh, here's a chest. Oh, nice. That might be useful for making some armor later on once the crafting metagame sets in.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
Okay, what's that weird... That was a bit... Lighting was very odd there. I don't know what we got given, but we got given something. I was, for a moment, slightly worried that she was going to offer us her virtue. Because that would have been, unpleasant. Okay. Oh, we got some bread and apple juice. Okay. Typical stuff. Okay, so now I've taken care of that, I'm going to head back out to where we were at the end of last video, and we will continue in our journeys. See you in a minute, guys. Okay, guys, here we are, and the place of power is just here. So, the course we were going to set was across here, just over to these places. So let's head off into the jungle. And I have got myself another hot chocolate here. I'd run out of milk though, so I had to make it only with water, unfortunately. It's almost nice. Almost. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. Hot chocolate just doesn't really work if it's just using water for me. I like my hot chocolates to be all milk. I don't know, it doesn't taste right if they're just if they're just water. Okay. So let's see. Are we getting somewhere? Ah, yes, here we are. Ooh. Ooh, purpley stuff.
Take it easy.
It's another place of power. Okay. And a bear. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, he is not going to be easily hurt. Crap. Okay. I probably shouldn't have picked this fight. But I'm also using the wrong sword, I think. So that might be the reason why I'm not doing any damage. So let's... Ooh, I tried to get some food, but I had some alcohol instead by accident. Okay, yeah, this is not going the best. But he is slow, so maybe we can just work him down. This might take a while, though, so I might end up... Be a weird idea. Shall I cutting in the middle of a battle? But this battle might take a while. Because he's like quite easy to dodge, but I don't do much damage to him. And I don't want to use like the slow combat style because I'm kind of worried that I might end up like just not managing to dodge. So I'm going to cut here, and we'll come back if I die, in which case I won't bother him again, or if I manage to win. Okay, guys, tally-ho, and to the battle we go. And I think I've got him. Yes! I took him down. Oh, that was tough. I almost died about 6 times there. Let's see. But we took him down, and I do like a challenge. Okay, so let's check out this place of power.
Magic. A place of power.
So let's draw some power out of this guy. He doesn't look too friendly. Okay, so I don't actually know what that's done. Oh, I think I have to hold more. Yeah, okay. And it powers up my my Yerden sign. Okay, so let's get back to the horse and head on. So yeah, not too much of an eventful area, but it was fun fighting the bear. I don't think I was meant to fight him with such, like, almost zero preparation like that, but it was a fun fight, actually. It was kind of tough and challenging. Okay, so let's head back to the road and then onto the bridge, and then we'll get onto the town. And I might, after a while, start cutting more of these little areas out, unless they turn out to be particularly interesting. Okay, ghouls. Ah, nice. Fun. I'm going to try and get, like, the first, like, major incidences of each creature I fight on camera, though, if I can. I fought these guys already, but this is, like, the first, like, non-storyline area for them, so let's do this. Okay. These guys really want me to use the quick. Even the bear, honestly, I found the quick was working better. And it was kind of the same in Witcher 2 as well, where just a lot of the time you were better off using quick and dodging rather than using slow. even against creatures where traditionally you were kind of the game wanted you to use the slow combat style, you were even still better off gameplay terms using the quick. Okay, let's get a dumpling in us because we are low on health. Okay, what's going on in here then? We've got a rusty bread knife and a candelabrum. Let's put out the fire. We don't want any gods here. Yep, so not... Hey, Roach, come back, come back, come back. Hey, friends, right?
Come on.
Let's head on to the bridge and then on to the village. Yeah, because there might be a lot of like, little areas which is just like a bear like that, and I don't want to bore you guys with too many of those. Okay, I get a feeling that I'm meant to go under this bridge. So let's have a look under. Yeah, let's pop our head under there and see what's going on. Oh, okay, so it's just like smuggler's cache, so it's just a place where we can get a load of loot, basically. And I have no idea what most of this stuff does, but at some point I'll take a while to delve into the crafting and we'll learn all of that. Okay, so onwards. Onwards to the ransacked village. And then I think that'll be all of the little side quests for this little zone done, because if we look on the map here, this is not the map of the game. This is like the map of the starter area. And there's probably like a little thing to do up there, but we're probably getting to a fairly good point
Faster.
now. Although, you know, it might be like being in like the second zone in Witcher 1, where there's just hundreds of side quests and it takes ages to do them all. In which case, we might skip a few.
We'll look for Bastion later once it's safe.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, I think this is him. Okay, yeah, because he spoke about the guy who left the letter. Oh, is he alive? Oh, I think he's got a dog as well. Oh.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him.
Oh, this is the guy who left the note. Okay.
Told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. A sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of.
So he had a
fire,
look and he
so I
couldn't
took a
find
torch
him,
and tried to
okay.
chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me.
Oh, okay, so
Keep
it's
the ghouls off.
escort mission.
Help
We're
me
going to
find
have
Bastion
to
and I'll pay you
walk
well.
with him. And he will reward us for keeping him safe. Yes, let's help.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Who would have thought? But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Okay, cool. So let's go to the hill he mentioned. And it's like, bye, guy. I'm just gonna speed there ahead of you. Oh, there's more people. I'm just gonna go and chat to these guys. Oh, there's a little signpost here too. And oh, see that's the uniform of the Temerian soldiers. So it looks like those were, yeah. This was like before the battle when Nilfgaard took over this area.
Ours is a decent village.
A decent village. Okay. Because it really doesn't look, it looks...
That war was nigh. Stay away from me and my family.
I'm not sure if the first description of this would be a decent village. More like ransacked hellhole is more what I was thinking, but okay.
Have a good
To
go.
each their own. There probably isn't anything worth looting in here, and we have tarried long enough. I have this feeling like sometimes in these ones, like here, I've just been kind of pottering about, and I feel bad like that there hasn't been more action in this video. So let's get on and get this quest on the go. Oh, more hanged corpses there. Very pleasant area. I think this game ends up covering most of the northern kingdoms, and if so, that would be really cool because oh, this area.
Let's go.
Okay, this area appeared in the trailers, so this is going to be interesting. Okay.
You're here, good. Bastian... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
Oh, look at that lighting in the background. I don't
White
know.
Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastian quick.
It's just so atmospheric.
No
Look at that.
offense,
Look at
but
that. Aw.
Many a
Look at those
soldier dropped
graphics.
his shield.
Like, I don't often
Especially
care
if
about
he was on
graphics.
the
A lot of my
losing
favorite
side.
games have, like, they're not
Find
great in the
shield
graphical
alone.
department, but this
Sorrow
game is
casts
just,
the
it's
scent of
really
lead us to
good.
Bastian. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
And it runs so well for how amazing it looks. Like, just look at that. Look at that. I mean, I know it's a battlefield full of rotten corpses and, ghouls and blood and guts and all sorts of horrible smells, but despite all of that, Kodak moment. Okay, so let's get over
many
here.
Corpses, and the war's just started.
Oh wow. I think this is the first time I've seen an extinct battlefield properly rendered in a game. Okay. I might end up dying here. Yep, it's quite likely. Damn it. Don't die. Okay, so he's gonna help me a little bit, hopefully. I hope it's not a escort him because he's entirely useless in the battle kind of deal. I hope it's because he'd lose against the odds but can still fight. Yeah, he's doing a bit. Okay. The dog's helping too. Hey, dog. Yay. Okay. Roll around. This is a little bit of a roll-a-thon like Witcher 2. Or Dark Souls, I suppose. Every game is Dark Souls these days, it seems.
Damn it.
I had considered at some point doing Dark Souls 3. Oh, no! No, 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 no. That's not what we want. We don't want that. Quest updated, missing in action. What's happened?
Those ghouls to keep me alive. Stop running like a
The ghouls have run
rat.
off.
Help me.
Oh, they've actually run off. Okay. Fortune has spared us. Okay, so, let's go over here. And if they come back, there's only a few of them. Oh, yeah, they're aggroed again, so let's just finish them off. Down with you, and... Oh, hey, dog! What's the dog's name? Because you just killed a ghoul one-on-one. You deserve a medal. That is really good. Okay. So what we want to do is... Oh god, I keep on getting stuck to the ground. Okay. Look for shields with a little flower on them, I think is the idea. Now, because this is going to be something that's going to take a while, I'd say, I am going to cut until I find the guy. So, see you in a minute, guys. Okay, so I found the guy.
Hussar's caught his scent. Come on.
Oh, no. This wasn't the guy. We found the corpse and it was burned and we weren't sure if it was him or not. But then the dog went crazy and ran off into the woods. So we think the dog might be following the scent. Okay, so let's go after the dog. Oh, and yep, here we are. We have a hut in the woods.
My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop. You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet.
He sounded more like kind of
Wanna explain what's
terrified
going on
than
here?
amused, if I'm honest.
Bastian. Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. I'll own he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Aw, see, this is the thing with wars. You know, you get two sides that think the other's evil, but in the end, they're all human. And this guy saw that on the battlefield, and they helped him. That's quite a nice story. I'm gonna side with him. He needs to be helped.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Good point, Geralt.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Ah, and another good deed done, we have helped him. Ah, cool. That's a nice little story. I like that. Side questionnaires are really high quality. I'm really enjoying them. Okay, guys, so let's have a look at the map and figure out where we should go to next. There's a monster nest over there. I don't know if there's a thing about destroying monster nests. What I might do is... because we should head on to this at some point. So I might take a route across like these fields, but kind of but do it off camera and come on if we find something interesting, because I feel like we might be kind of just hanging about a little bit too much. So I'm gonna take this route over here and maybe cross this bridge, and I will come in when we find something interesting. Okay, guys, I will see you in a minute. Sorry, guys, just had to come in for a second here just to say, look at that view. Just look at it. It's just amazing. There's nothing for me to show you here apart from the view, really. So yeah, I'm gonna go again, and we'll be back when I find something interesting. Okay, guys, so we found this little bandit camp here, and just some bandits, so I killed them. But in his chest here, we've got a Silverton sword, which says it's a master sword. So let's have a look at that. So it is a steel sword with 26 to 32 damage, plus 5, and our current weapon is not anywhere near as good. So I think that we should replace it with this. So we've got a new sword now, and this armor. Oh yeah, the plus 5 is the improvement over the old armor. That's good. That's good. So we should also put these gauntlets on, I think, so it'll give us slightly better armor. And the hunting trousers. Okay, so we've got a little bit more equipment. Oh god, the bulge. The bulge. The bulge on that is quite... oh, that is a little bit intense. Well, that's interesting. So this Temerian sword is actually even better than that. I had no idea. 3% chance to cause bleeding, but this one has more standard damage. So yeah, I'm actually going to go with this as well, actually. So we've got two swords upgraded at the same time. Cool. So that's it. And I'll be heading onwards. Might just go straight to that location now, just so we can continue with the main quest. But anyway, unless I see something really interesting on the way, we're going to head straight for that. Oh, we've got a letter first, though. To His Excellency Velerad, Nord Mayor of Vizima. Your Excellency, we can wait no longer. The scouts say the Black Ones are already readying their siege equipment. If you wish to escape with your life, please present yourself at the Vizima Temple Quarter sewer entrance tomorrow at the at the crack of dawn. There is not much room on the boat, so take with you only your closest family and most valued treasures. I shall provide a few men to act as a guard, but not too many, for I do not wish to attract unwanted attention. We shall sail through Blacksole, Stoonwar, White Orchard, and Charsk. From there we shall continue on horseback. Yannick Dellen. P.S. Please do not tell anyone about your plight. We do not wish to arouse panic. Okay, so that's probably when they were fleeing the Nilfgaardians, as Vizima fell, I suppose. And some Orans. Okay, so I'm going to cut here, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, so here we are. We are on the approach to the quest location. It says there's a guarded treasure over there, but we are going to avoid that for now. Especially as right now my ability to do bugs is a little bit, well, it's not great. So let's head in here.
Slow now.
This is the Nilfgaardian garrison we're at now.
Yes.
And I guess we want to head up. It looks like an old castle or something, which has since fallen into disrepair.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher?
I'm guessing they'll have some contracts for me as well once I get in.
Levies in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing. To the tower. Go.
That's interesting, because when it was Temerians in charge, if you went up to like a gate and said you were a witcher, chances are they would tell you to get stuffed. So the Nilfgaardians are actually being weirdly tolerant, especially after the last two games spent ages kind of bigging up how evil and bad they were, and here they are just kind of not being all that bad.
Wish to enlist, Nordling? Nordling?
This is really interesting. I may end up kind of switching sides and being on the side of the Nilfgaardians.
How much
They're being really
grain will your
accepting.
village give?
Wow.
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, wow. See, look,
Thank you, sir.
there he is,
Thank you kindly.
being really decent to the local
Summoned
peasants.
Only the elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Wow, okay. So that's really interesting. So, the Nilfgaardians, it seems, are much more disciplined in their military and much kind of less likely just to completely destroy peasants in the area. So that's really interesting. Can't argue with your logic.
Of you.
But yeah.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
Ooh, we might be bribing.
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
Okay, so,
Why do you care about this
the
griffin?
Griffin is going to
Because
be a
I care
boss, it
about
would seem.
people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk.
So he really cares about the people.
Cannot
This is really
disperse my
interesting.
forces.
He's a good guy.
Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
Okay, so there,
It's a
it's a
deal.
deal. Let's take out this Griffin.
Questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the Griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Okay, so let's get some more information and
Need
see.
more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Okay, I've got to gather a
I'll
specific
need bait.
herb.
A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10
Sorry about the
miles
phone
off.
tones there. I was just getting my phone
Buckthorn.
on charge.
I do not know
It
this,
turned itself on.
but I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go
Ooh.
to Tamira.
Well done.
She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Oh, this Nilfgaardian is schooling us. Destroying all my
Yeah,
preconceptions about
Mislav.
Nilfgaardians.
Thanks.
Because, yeah, like,
Sundiakten.
the games do their absolute best they can to make you pretty much racist against Nilfgaardians. They do a really good job of it. By the end of Witcher 2, I was really heavily in the, yeah, let's go into Witcher 3 and take out Nilfgaard. And now I'm here and I'm going, but all through the games I've looked at like Temerian and Redanian and all sorts of soldiers just being really horrible to peasants and murdering and butchering, and here I am looking at Nilfgaardians just like taking care of people, and I'm thinking, oh, I was wrong all along.
Do the fighting.
Maybe there'll be like people being really nasty later on. This is The Witcher, so I'm pretty sure there will be. But still, it's interesting to have my preconceived notions challenged like this. Okay, so let's see, because I think we're going to wrap up here. But let's see where we are going to be heading next. The Beast of White Orchard. Okay, so we have to ask a few people. So I'm going to be going on that quest next time, guys. We're going to be wrapping up for now, and in the next episode we are going to hunt the Griffin. And I think maybe that'll be like the boss of this kind of first area of the game, and maybe then we'll be moving on and get to see... Ooh, okay, so they don't want me to take out of that chest. But let's have a look what's in there first. Yes, hunting boots. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out how to get into that chest at some other point. But okay, guys, this is the end of this episode, and next time we go for the Griffin. I hope you've been enjoying these episodes. Always don't hesitate to leave a comment if you can think of any way I can do them better, or if there's anything you'd like to see change about them. Always leave a like if you enjoyed them as well. It really, really helps to boost the channel. I hope you've enjoyed them, and I'll see you next time, guys. See you later.